This is the maiden takeoff of the Viper. Since this is my first jet takeoff also, I was a little concerned about what it might do. But it turns out that it just did exactly what I told it to. And that includes forgetting to pull up the landing gear and the flaps. This is like the third time it came by and I noticed the wheels down. Once I pulled them up and the flaps, all the down trim I had been putting into it had to come back out. Probably the smartest thing I did all day was to get it firmly in my mind that this is a little airplane and it's going really fast, so I had to keep turning it. And this is the first landing with the Viper, and I was very happy with how easily it did that. I decided to use half flaps on takeoff out of the grass just to help it get up, but it didn't seem like it really needed much help. As soon as it lifted off, it'd build up some speed and climb out nicely. I was surprised at how well the Viper flew at speed and at lower speeds. I was expecting it to start rocking the wings or for the controls to start feeling mushy at lower speeds, but it flew great. During some of the maiden flights, we had a pretty stiff crosswind, but the Viper tracks very well. Maybe its sleek design helps it stay stable in crosswinds. One of the things I liked about the Viper is that it had the coiled landing gear legs. I have this thing about doing touch and goes with whatever airplane I'm flying, and I thought that might be a problem with these little retracts. The Viper was flying so nicely, I decided this would be a good time to do a bunch of touch and goes and just see how tough those landing gear really are. I was kind of expecting the grass to make the Viper veer to one side or the other when it touched down, but the wheels rolled through it just fine. Right up until I screwed it up anyway.
Hey, I got it.
And that was my friend Dennis, the cameraman, let me know that he got that. The Viper likes a little bit of speed on landing, but when you get it down and flare it and just hold it, it sinks right in nicely.
Nice job.
I was impressed with the amount of power that the Viper's got. It pulls it up over through a big loop easily. And I didn't tell Dennis, the cameraman, I was going to do that because of his crack about my landing. And when I went straight up vertical, it pretty much kept on doing that too. You have to keep telling yourself that this is a little airplane and it's about to disappear. This time when I went vertical, I let the Viper get a little too small on me and I couldn't tell which way it was going. My eyes won't zoom in like the camera does. I just throttled it back and let it fall and figured out which way was up. The ailerons are maxed out here in these rolls, so I'm going to add a little more aileron throw. I don't think it's going to take much, but it's just how I like to fly. I'm a little concerned with how much I like how slow a jet can fly, but it is my jet. The Viper handles so good I wasn't afraid to do my high-speed figure eights out in front of the flight line. There's not a lot of finesse here, it's just a lot of yank and bank. Through it all, the Viper remained rock solid. This is the last landing of the day, and I'm a happy camper because the Viper flies great. This should be a great jet for people with intermediate pilot skills. I know people are going to ask, and we did try using my Solo Shot 3, and while it generally sucks for jets, it did catch the shadow pretty well. You can help keep FlyingRC.net operating and independent by visiting our gear store. I'm not making the mugs and shirts myself, but I am designing, producing, and applying all the graphics you see on all the items. And if you think I could make something for you, just let me know.